All right, so over the years I've came to a conclusion, and the conclusion I've seen is when watching some of the top CrossFitters in the world, I noticed that they never really look like they're in that much pain. And it brought me to start thinking about how are they performing so well, yet they look like they're just kind of chilling. And it brought me to the realization that they're performing like a Ferrari, where I'm performing not like a Ferrari. And so it started making me think, okay, how do I perform at the highest level, yet it's easy for me? That's what I wanted to do. And so it started to bring up this concept, right? So here you are, right? You're a happy person, and there's two vehicles. Let's just say this is a Ferrari, and this is a Pinto, okay? They both start on the freeway. They start at 0 miles an hour. At 0 miles an hour, they're both super happy. They're like stoked. They're just chilling, right? All of a sudden, they go from 0 miles an hour to, let's just say, 100 miles an hour. Okay? At 100 miles an hour, what percent of the Pinto's output do you think it's working at?
Over 120.
Like 90, like seriously speaking, like 95% output, right? At 100 miles an hour, how much percent do you think the Ferrari's working at? Like what, 60, 70% tops, right?
Still happy.
It's still happy. Like the Ferrari at 100 miles an hour with his RPMs revving, it's enjoying this position right here. It's having fun, right? Whereas this guy, he's freaking dying. And so what the analogy would be to CrossFit is that my goal is to become the Ferrari rather than the Pinto. Because if I can work at 60% of my effort, yet still be equivalent or outperform someone that's working at 95%, what that allows me to do is that if I can sustain this now, right? Let's just say we're both at these levels. How long can you sustain 95% for? Not that long. How long can you sustain 60, 70, 80% for? A long ass time. And so my goal, right, is that when you're in a CrossFit workout, it's going 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes, right? You build up to that 80%. And then you sustain that 80% for an extended period of time. And then right when you know you have it in you, you kick it up, right? When you have 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, whatever the workout is, right? Because you know that if you kick it up here, this guy's screwed because he's been working at 95% of his entire capacity for the whole time, and you know you still have something in the tank. And this is the way I think like a guy like Rich Froning wins, right? Him and I were battling, we're sustaining, all of a sudden he kicks it up, and where he has only been throttling at 60%, I've been at, let's just say 70%, he now has more in the tank to kick it up to finish up that race. So my goal overall through CrossFit is to get my capacity so high that I can be chilling at 80% of my effort and still beating you. And if I could do that, then when the time comes that I actually need to win, I'm gonna have something left in the tank. But the Pinto won't have anything left over. And so it kind of goes back to this whole, like, if you're a rookie versus a veteran thing. Rookies love to come out and they'll shoot from here to 90%, and then all of a sudden they'll drop off, right? Boom. And whereas a veteran will slowly increase, get to a level where it's sustainable, stay there for an extended period of time, and then when the time's right, when they know they can kick it up and still win, they do so. But if you kick it up too early, it's a problem because once you redline it, you're screwed. Just like when you're swimming, running, or rowing, you can feel that. As soon as you hit that red line, you're done. And so your goal is to get your capacity from where it's at today and increase it so your 80% is better than everybody else's 90, 100%. Cool? All right.